wrong with you? Airing over everything. Living in a small town isn't as simple as one would think. I've lived in a smaller town, that being Covington, Georgia. However, now I live in an actual small town, Crawfordville, Florida. This video was nothing more than a preview to a series that I plan on shooting starting this weekend called Wakulla. However, we're gonna call this video The Florida Nobody Knows.
I mean, I have to ask you, what's the story with this sign over here?
That sign right there?
Yeah.
I really don't know. It just popped out about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and I know it costs $4.50 a month to put it up there. I don't know who's paying for it, either a church gathering or something like that. I don't know what the purpose is behind it.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky?
So it's only fitting, hold on, truthfully. So it's only fitting that I pull up on my only friend in Crawfordville, my boy Craig, to start this vlog out. Vlog, documentary, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. We're gonna have fun with it as he locked me out. Craig, everyone. And I'm not gonna use your last name.
You already did.
I edited it out. What up, man?
Crime. We're running around, guys, picking up my shit at the bottom now.
Got that pool robot going?
I'm about ready to go.
I can't get in this pool. I can get in this pool only on the shallow end. It goes down to like 10 feet or some shit. I'm not trying to die. But we're gonna drink a couple beers and shit.
Hey, what aluminum I got?
What up?
Aluminum? Look how much I got. Got it up right.
What? All this aluminum?
All aluminum.
And aluminum is fire.
It's money. Money.
Free money. Boom. We said that shit at the same time. I didn't know y'all did a fire. Y'all doing a fire tonight?
I did one last night, but I couldn't find my pick.
Oh, word.
Or my choppers, my loppers.
Word. We just got back from Salty Donkey over there in Panacea. So early in the day, we went to Sop Choppy. She hit up a boutique. Civic Brewing was closed, and afterwards, I just really wanted some oysters.
I ran up across mine like that the other day. I was thinking about it.
I know.
The other day, I'm like, where is that shit?
Boom, boom, bang, we hit them. This is my lobster roll. Ate some food. I grabbed some, what do you call them, oysters and shit. Good food out there, man. It was good. Now we're just gonna chill out. That's what I'm trying to do.
I paid $26,500 for this thing in 2016. It's been sitting for 3 years. I got a new axle for it. The axle. I got, let's see what I got. Let's see what I'll probably get. Axle, regular axle for it. Oh, a basket cylinder. I broke one of the axles already.
That's the new axle.
And the brand new makes brake cylinder. So I still gotta get the, I find out what's going on with the calipers.
Word.
Where are my shot glasses? Hold on.
Shot glasses.
Let me get shot glasses.
Oh no, I don't want one. I'm good. What are you getting though?
Wait.
Huh?
Just wait for it.
Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh hell no.
This is a fire right here.
What do you got?
This is the fire.
Oh god. Let's see it.
Don Julio 70.
Oh no, I don't want none.
Don Julio.
That's all you. That's all you.
No, it's the same purpose as anything else, but it's clean.
It's more than Fireball.
Same.
The only shot that I drink is Fireball. How much alcohol content is
80%.
80%. So it's 40%.
So
No, is it 80% or 80 proof?
80 proof.
So it's 40%. So it is, no, because Fireball like 33%, but that's different. I don't want that. I can't drink it.
So clean.
I want to see you take the shot.
smooth.
I don't want one. There's no way I'm going to take it. Like, you have to take two if you pour two.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm going to see when it comes to drinking liquor, man.
Here we go. Gotta smell it first.
Good? How clean was it?
Smooth.
Smooth, that's what I meant.
No burn.
That's what's up. Hammer Knockers, in my humble opinion, is some of the best barbecue that you're going to get out here in Wakulla County. Me and my wife went there to get a quick bite and got some wings for later. And we are hungry.
Yeah, very hungry.
And thirsty. And ashy. Sneak my hand not in here. What'd you get?
Strawberry lemonade, something. Oh no, raspberry lemonade.
Raspberry lemonade, Angry Orchard, I think.
I think so.
Is it good?
Yeah,
She done screwed up the entire video because she done prepped hers. Now I'm playing.
I'm trying to prep it.
It's prepped up. And this is mine right here. Voiceover. About the green beans though. You gonna find out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. What are you doing?
Taking our food home with us.
Taking the food home. Hammer Knockers, was it good or not? You messed with
It was so good.
I'm acting like we've never been here before. Delicious. Shout out to Hammer Knockers. Here in Wakulla County, we have one brewery and one brewery only, and it's out in Sop Choppy. Civic Brewing Company, and we're gonna go ahead and hit them up right now. What are you doing with my glasses?
Trying them on.
That leg action.
I ain't first class, but I ain't white trash. I'm wild and a little crazy too. Some girls don't like boys like me. Oh, but some girls do. I ain't first class, but I ain't white trash.
Sop Choppy is a city in Wakulla County with a population of around 470 people. 470 people, that's it. That's crazy, ain't it? And we're at Civic Brewing, out in Sop Choppy, folks.
That's all I got.
That's all you got? That's crazy. I got more than that. That part. Ain't that what you say, that part?
That part.
That part. No, boy. I
I told you you'd like it. It sounded like it.
Tupelo Blanc. Boom, you hear that bee? Outside of Civic Brewing. So dope. The no-see-ums aren't hitting, no mosquitoes. Apparently someone's done their spraying. Like someone's been doing their praying. Mantis, Atlantic. Outside bathroom of Civic Brewing, not so sure. I mean, they're big on antlers and shit. But, somewhat weird. Majmu Darnipol. So I was wanting to holler at the owner, head brewer, about the origins of Civic, but he wasn't there this particular time, so we got up out of there. In the car, my wife reminded me that my girlfriend about 3 years ago actually took me there, and that conversation had already been had. Let's throw it back to July 2022. Sop Choppy, Georgia, close to Tallahassee, Florida.
Sop
Georgia.
Choppy, Florida.
Sop Choppy, Florida. Look at that. What is that? Well, I'm talking about Georgia. Sop Choppy. Chemtrails in our local brewery, Sop Choppy, Georgia. And this is YouTube,
Georgia, it's Florida.
Florida. My
Oh,
bad.
in Georgia, one more time. I'm gonna kick him out. I promise. You're out of here one more time.
But we're at Civic Brewing Company, Sop Choppy, Florida, close to Tallahassee. And we're gonna drink on some stuff. Let's go. Civic Brewing Company. I just want to ask you a couple questions. That's all I want to ask.
Yeah, sure, man.
Where did this sprout from?
So my sister has been in the beer industry for like 12 years. She was an editor for Beer Advocate magazine, or just creative director for Beer Advocate magazine for a long time. So she really got me into beer. So after being in the Navy, I love beer. So when I got out, I did the Master Brewers program at UC Davis. And
That's in Florida?
What was that?
UC Davis?
No, it's in California. It's in Davis,
okay.
California.
Oh, okay.
So I did that and then kind of hopped around a couple different breweries and then ended up here and started this.
We're in Florida. We're in Florida,
Yeah,
folks.
but I grew up
You
here.
grew up here and you went to school
Yeah.
in Florida or in Cali.
Yeah.
Word, that's what's up. But so what's your whole reasoning for keeping it kind of close to you as far as this brewery?
So so growing up in this area, this used to be a pizza place and it was a big community hub. So they closed a couple years back. So my goal is to kind of create that community meeting place again because that's what this area has really been lacking.
And that's literally what it's going to be because I may be a new resident of this area.
Oh, shit.
And
Awesome.
I'm looking at this as being like a hub, like real shit, because it's about 15 minutes from my girlfriend's spot.
Hell yeah.
And I'm really loving your beer for one. And
I appreciate
and,
it.
And truthfully, like you got the juice. She brought me a crowler.
Okay,
of the
cool.
West Coast India Pale Ale.
Hell yeah.
And everything so far that I have from here is fire. Future, are you trying to put it out there like in stores, or you just
Not really.
You just trying to
I'm
stay
just trying.
local, like a local
just keep
hub?
it local. If I'd ever start distributing, keep it within the county.
Oh,
But,
within the county?
Yeah. I don't know. I like local stuff, and I feel like once
There's a such thing as reality in people that believe in building the community. We should take notes from this. This is crazy. One man band man. So what's the future, real quick? And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and get done. Because like I said, you kind of already said it. But do you have any other tricks up your sleeve that you're gonna do for this thing?
my biggest thing is kind of help bring Sop Choppy back to life. That's my main goal with all of this. So hopefully, the brewery acts as like
It will.
a catalyst for good growth within Sop Choppy and Wakulla County.
And it absolutely will, because to be totally honest, she lives in Crawfordville.
Wakulla.
Crawfordville, Wakulla. I don't know. So, I'm just.
You'll learn, babe. You'll learn.
I'm a country dude from Covington, Georgia. As far as like places, this place is 15 minutes from her place, and I'm like, yo, this is a fire ass hub just to go out, like a nice pub. Like, even though I don't even look at it as a brew, I just look at it as a place to come and drink, and hang out. And there's nothing insane. I'm gonna be waiting outside for 20 minutes or anything like that.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm starting to see it fill up, and I don't want to keep you here any longer, my man. We in the back alley, fam. But anyway, I appreciate you for allowing me to holler at you real quick.
Oh, no problem, man.
On everything. What's up? This dude brews some crazy shit. Civic Brewing Company, Sop Choppy. And I almost said Georgia again, but it's Florida.
I'm a long way from home. I can't sleep at night. I'm a long way from home. I cannot sleep at night.
So I decided to pull up to Wakulla Beach. My neighbor and homeboy Nick put me onto this place. Absolutely a getaway. It's like a hidden gem, not even 10 minutes from the house. Funny, crazy story is the fact that I probably lived in Wakulla County for about 6 to 8 months. without even knowing that a beach is 7 minutes from the house, and that beach is Shell Point Beach. We'll probably check that out too. This is Wakulla Beach right here. Super dope. Got my a little dirty on the way here, but check it out, man. This is what I'm talking about. I lived out here for, I'd say, close to damn near 8 months. Maybe it was even a year, not knowing that we had this out here. It doesn't get better than that. What, truthfully, if it gets better than that, you let me know. What's better than this? Absolutely nothing. Anyway, I had to get back in the car, man. It's a whole bunch of like little gnats, like these little weird gnat things. Before I leave, I definitely want to show this though. Hold on one second. This right here used to be a hotel. Look how small it is. I'll show you how small it is in comparison to me. Boom. But anyway, this used to be a hotel on Wakulla Beach, and apparently it got burned down, maybe even a hurricane. I'm not sure. Y'all can look that up, Google it. See, who would have thought this would be a 2-story structure or even a structure on stilts? But it's real dope, man. I just like stuff like this. If you ask my wife, not ask her, don't ask her shit. I'm huge on history. I love knowing history. And when I moved to Wakulla County, it was a shoe-in for me to start deep diving, finding out how just crazy this place is. Not crazy in a bad way, but deceiving. You know how they say looks can be deceiving? That's how Wakulla is. Because when you get there, it looks like a little small town with not much going on. But like I told you, this place is dope. I mess with it. Thought they'd have like a plaque or something with some information on it, but it is, we don't know what the heck this is. Let me know in the comments if y'all know what this would be. I would think it's like a water, if you don't know, you don't know. So I don't know, so I'm leaving it as that. These bugs are nuts though. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Screw that. I like this place, but look at all these bugs. I don't do bugs. But anyway, yeah, I'm out of here, I'm out of here. It's cool, but it ain't that damn cool. And I ain't gonna lie, man, super pissed. I brought this camera to use for this whole little segment, if you wanna call it that. Got it out, put it on the tripod, turned it on, then it goes to battery exhausted. I had it plugged in. Every single time that I go to Wakulla Beach, it's a good idea until I get there. Holy shit.
It's cool, you know, everybody's allowed to express religion, but I have this thing about, you know, just the fact that they have the county name on there, it kind of segregates, and I've seen a lot of diversity in this county, like you've got Jewish people, you got a lot of different faiths, and I kind of shine on that one, you know, because it's just like kind of saying Wakulla, which is the name in this county, loves Jesus, which is, you know, it's cool, you know. But at the same time, I've had my mixed feelings on it, you know. It's just like if somebody said, if there was a sign that said Wakulla loves Buddha, there'd be an uproar, you know. It's just, it's kind of like cultural differences. So
what if you rented the building? No, you're not going to do this. Here, how's this for an idea? You rent a billboard and you say, your name, and you love Wakulla and Jesus, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, it's just, to me, it's all right, but, you know, if it's a church group, I mean, I could see them doing better things with, you know, $450 a month.
Yeah, but the question really is, which it doesn't even ask, is does Jesus love Wakulla, you know?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, and which Jesus are we talking about?
Why is this billboard even a focal point in this video? When we were dating, we would always meet in the middle. Columbus, Georgia, Macon, Georgia, Albany, Georgia, and there was a handful of times to where she came all the way down to Metro Atlanta. There was a handful of times to where I came all the way here to Crawfordville, Florida. And every single time, it would take me the Spring Creek way. And after being engaged, we're engaged. You know what? We can go ahead, make it official. No more back and forth. No more coming here and then having to go all the way back home. Every single time I used to come to Crawfordville, it would take me the Spring Creek way. I believe it's Spring Creek. I'm still not super familiar with the roads, but it would always take me the Spring Creek way. Why is that a little crook? I'm a steckler. And on the last one, pretty much when I'm moving down here for good, it took me a different way. Instead of veering off to the left, I believe, yeah, the Spring Creek way, it took me straight. And I was like kind of concerned about that, so I hit her up. I'm like, yo, is this the right way? Because I don't remember any of this. She's like, no, you good. That's the right way, whatever, just get over here. So I'm like, okay, bet, I trust you because you know what? Yeah, we're gonna be married, so I gotta trust you, you know? Without trust, there's no, the marriage can't last without trust. Anyway, the first monument and the first sign to where I knew that I was going in the right direction. I saw it, I ain't gonna lie, I got a little emo. I took a photo of it as I was driving by. Shot it to some homies before I even got to the house. And they were like, yo, man, that's crazy because it kind of aligns up with your walk with, you know, like pretty much I haven't always been the way that I am now. I heard that there's a duplicate of that exact same billboard on the other side of Wakulla. I guess east and west side, and I want to check it out. Let's go see this damn billboard. What the hell? No, See, this is not the same sign that was here a week ago. Nope. So I'm gonna make it real spill. I went back maybe 2 to 3 days afterwards and just sped up the entire drive from the east side to the west side, and it could be the west side to the east side, to the OG spot, just to see and make sure that I got the right location for billboard number 2. You know what I mean? It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. This shit, like, that's still there. Cool, let's keep going. Let's keep going a little bit more. Boop. Nah, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. And my wife told me that it was one right after Ducks. So we're gonna see if we pull up on the actual billboard. I don't understand why I didn't speed this up, and I did. Damn, cool. So apparently, somewhere in the editing process, I got smarter. Ducks. There you go. Hey, yeah. And now we right there. Boop. Hey. 1 week ago, that sign that's now a life insurance policy sign was the Wakulla Loves Jesus sign, east side or west side. I don't know which side is east or west side, but I know that there was a sign on each side, and now the one on that side is now for policies for niggas that died. Holy shit. So this is literally one of those times where you either had to be there or catch it on camera in order for it to exist. No shit. Small town, big sign, year later, C signs, possible seance in a circle at Seaside. Mr. MacArthur might be right, I read that.